Hey there, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we're going to take a glance on strings. We would have already looked at some of the examples like hello world inside single quotes. You can even use double quotes over here. So you'll get the same output. What if we use hello world without these quotes? So you'll end up with an error. So I would have suggested you to use this print statement. So let me type hello world inside this. So here we have the answer. So before getting into this, I would like to tell something about these comments. So you might have heard the word called comments previously, like if you're there in some social media, or if you're running a blog, or if you just get into a website, there'll be a section called the comment section below. So what do you think about these comments? So let me take an example of let it be Facebook, Instagram, or some other social media websites. Most probably will be commenting on what the pic is about or what the person does in that pic. So these are the frames that we mostly comment on. So likewise in Python, why do we comment? We comment so that the reader or viewer will know what the program is all about. So how do we use comments in this? So in this, comments are used with a hash symbol, and let me just type on something. Let me just type comments itself. So these comments won't harm your program in any way. So these comments are mostly preferred only on multiple lines of coding. So you just keep this in mind. So moving on to the next, I want you guys to print this one. Let me show you that inside these comments. I want you guys to print this Python's world. I want you guys to print this. I want this as the output. So I have divided this into three methods. So let's move on to method 1, which is I'm going to use the print function all the time so that you'll get handy. So let me just type Python and world. So how will it be? Did you see that? There's an error. So how will you rectify it? So to rectify it, I'm gonna print the same thing, or else you can press the upper arrow so that you'll get the same line of code back. And I'm gonna alter this. I'm gonna use double quotes. The first method is all about these quotes. So let me press enter. Here we have. I got this output, Python's world. So you have to use the quotes accordingly. This is method 1. So let me go to method 2, which is, so let me use the print and let me use this single quotes and let me print this Python's world. Now what is the second method about? I'm not going to use any double quotes. Instead, I'm going to use something over here, which is I'm going to input a backslash over here. So what this does is this skips the meaning of this particular quote. So let me just press enter. Here we have the output, Python's world. The backslash is mostly preferred for this purpose. It skips this meaning. So that's all about method 2. Now moving on to method 3. Method 3 is, let me use print. Let me use, in this method, I'm gonna split this phrase, that is Python's world, into two. I'm gonna take Python as one part and world as another one. So the third part is I'm gonna take this Python in double quotes and world. So let me just give a space and let me just press enter. Here we have Python's world. So this is the method 3. So now I'm gonna challenge you with a small task. I want you guys to print this, which is Python's, and I want this world alone to be in double quotes. Can you do it? Yes, carry on. If you accept this challenge, then pause this video and just try it out. So now I'm gonna give this answer. So let me just press this enter, and now single quotes, Python S and world. So this world should be in double quotes. So let me just close it. So how will you do this? So let me just bring, and the word, the world should be inside this. So I have to input another quote over here. So let me just press the enter. Here we have the world alone is in double quotes. So that's it for this lecture. I hope everyone got a glance on strings. See you on the next lecture. Thank you.